Hi, welcome. Elle Ingalls here at pressure-free.com, Living Pressure Free with Elle. This is my little show that I give you little tips, thoughts that hopefully are inspiring and help you want to learn more about living pressure free, what that really means. So a little while ago, somebody asked me, is pressure free therapy? So I wanted to address that and share my thoughts about that. Oftentimes when I'm working with a client, they have been in therapy for a while or they're currently in therapy. Pressure-free is something that can go wonderfully alongside therapy. So you're working on this here with your therapist, but with pressure-free, what we're talking about is preventing chronic disease, both mental and physical, or helping you with those particular things. It's also about performance. Most of the people who come to work with me, they want to perform at a higher level, whether that's a work performance, athletic performance, musical performance. They know they have more in them and they're striving for a way to dig that out without all the stress and burnout. A lot of the people that I work with are in careers that are that have a lot of burnout. So I've worked with physicians, mental health professionals, a lot of burnout in those areas. I was recently working with a physical therapist and she said, yeah, this is a burnout career. So people who are in those kinds of careers, that there is a high level of burnout or a high level of chronic disease. So pressure free is not therapy, it is a method. And in my courses, I don't just teach you the method, we go far beyond that. But the main thing I'm working on is helping you break the stress cycle. The stress cycle is the thing that causes chronic mental and physical disease. It's the thing that causes us to underperform. So people who come to me are usually looking to up-level performance, and along the way, we help fix a lot of things. So this doesn't take the place of therapy. If you're someone who is in therapy, it's a great add-on. Sometimes I'm working with a client and it becomes clear to me that they could use some therapy, so I help them find a therapist that's helpful to them. And honestly, I'm a coach. I am not a psychologist or therapist. I coach them in my method. So a lot of mental health professionals have learned this method and then they employ it in their practices. So it's very different. Another thing that's different than most coaches is I'm not going to whip on you to make sure you get this thing done. That's not the kind of coaching that I do here. It is pressure-free. We're on a journey together. We've got to figure out what is causing you to release those stress hormones. That is so critical. Thanks for the love, whoever gave me that. We've got to find out what is really behind your chronic stress, if that's the issue, or what's behind you feeling stuck, that you're not operating on all cylinders. Pretty much no one is, by the way. When you learn about fight or flight with me, it makes so much sense why people act the way they do, why I acted the way I did prior to really mastering the pressure-free method. You really kind of come clean about all the things that weren't working well in your life. There's a reason why. And when you can figure that all out based on the release of stress hormones and what you were doing when you were under the influence of those stress hormones, that can be the key to changing everything for you. I remember working with a woman in Hawaii that said that I helped her change the trajectory of every area of her life, her health, her relationship, her business, her nonprofit work, everything improved. And it was because stress is a thing that doesn't just hurt our hearts, it hurts all of our endeavors. It hurts our relationships. So we're changing the trajectory just a little bit. And where are you a month from now? Get my thing. So, you're changing. Compound effect, Darren Hardy. You make these little tiny changes, but where are you a month from now, 2 months from now, a year from now? It's incredible what has happened to so many of my clients because they dug in, learned and mastered this method with me, and really figured out what was triggering them. It can be silly little things, and it can be the bigger things too. I've got to get on a call with a prospective client, so I'll wish you a great pressure-free day. But I hope this was helpful, just knowing the difference between, what pressure-free is and how it works with or without therapy. What are the differences there? So have a great day. Bye.